The Chinese Super League took the world by storm in 2016 with a flurry of expensive, high-profile transfers. Only 3 years ago, Gareth Bale fumed at being denied a mega money move to join the likes of Oscar, Hulk and Marouane Fellaini in the lucrative Chinese Super League. But as the Welshman's luck would go, it turned out to be a blessing in disguise considering the sharp decline of the league since then after years of spending beyond its means. The influx of Brazilians in Chinese football had already begun long before Chelsea stars Oscar and Ramirez decided to head to the Far East. Wagner Love, a prolific striker in Russia, and Elkison, a talent from Botafogo, joined between 2012 and 2013 for fees usually paid by European clubs. But it was only when Hulk, the powerful Brazilian striker who made his name at Porto and Zenit St. Petersburg, joined Shanghai SIPG that people started to take notice. The deal was worth £46 million, a record sale for a Russian club and by some margin the most spent by a Chinese club on a transfer. Brazil international Ramirez then decided to follow him, leaving his bit-part role at Chelsea for Jiangsu Suning in a £25 million deal. And in January 2017, the Blues recorded their biggest ever sale when they offloaded playmaker Oscar to Shanghai SIPG for a record £60 million fee. The then 25-year-old snubbed offers from the likes of Juventus and Atletico Madrid to head to China, pocketing a deal worth £400,000 a week. The financial benefit was the main part of the attraction, but the chance to lead a revolution of a growing league appealed too. Soon, the big names started to follow, with ex-Premier League star Moussa Dembele leaving for China and Manchester United's Fellaini opting to sign for Shandong Taishan as clubs in Europe started to view it as a dangerous division capable of luring their own transfer targets to the country. Oscar admitted immediately after joining the club that he planned to head back to Europe in 2 or 3 years' time. That appeared to be a recurring theme, with Carlos Tevez describing his move to Shanghai Shenhua as a holiday before ending his short stint and rejoining Boca Juniors. And it seemed that the Argentinian was not too fussed with being in China, scoring 4 goals in 20 appearances while earning a reported £615,000 a week, but things started to fall apart when the Chinese Football Association (CFA) announced strict rules that forced clubs to reduce the number of foreign players on the pitch. With only 3 foreign players allowed to feature in one game while each 18-man squad list would have to contain at least 2 Chinese players under the age of 23. This move was designed to give Chinese players more regular football and improve the national team's prospects. More changes were made the following season to reduce the number of foreign players allowed in each squad from 5 to 4. As well as this, the total number of foreign players appearing in a game could not be more than the number of U23 domestic players. A new tax was then introduced in 2018 to stop clubs spending large fees on foreign players, and it stated that any club that spent more than £5 million ($7 million) on an overseas player would be forced to make the same payment to the CFA. This certainly halted the flow of stars heading to Asia for a final payday, but clubs such as Shanghai and Jiangsu had a bigger problem.